to Sermon a Day. I am Pastor Tom Estes, and this is your 5-minute sermon for February 26th, 2013. The title of today's message is, The One Thing That You Can Be Confident In. Listen to Philippians chapter 1 and verse 6. It says this, Being confident of this very thing, that he which hath begun a good work in you will perform it until the day of Jesus Christ. Now, as we know, there is very little that we can be confident in our lives today. We can look at our government. Our government seems to care much more about ensuring that women can murder their unborn children or in ensuring that perverts have the right to marry than protecting law-abiding citizens. We know that. Our government is just getting more and more wicked every day, and it almost makes you want to laugh if someone talks about putting confidence in our government. We know that we cannot put a lot of confidence in our money. Our currency is just being devalued day after day after day. You look at the way gas prices are going. Money just doesn't buy what it used to buy. So as we look around the world, there's just not a whole lot we can be confident in. And then you take maybe the people in your own life, close friends. Close friends, I'm sure, will let you down, and it can be difficult to put confidence in them. Many times family members can let you down. Children are let down by their parents. Parents are let down by their children, vice versa. And it can be difficult to put confidence in those things. And really, you can make the case that you shouldn't put confidence in those things. But the Bible does tell us what we can be confident in. We can be confident in this very thing, that the person who began to work in us will perform it. And what that's referring to is the fact that he will finish it. He's not going to let down on the job that he began. And when you think about the fact that Jesus Christ shedding his blood at Calvary, it didn't just stop there, but also choosing us from the foundation of the world, saving us, preparing a place for us in heaven. We know that we are saved for all eternity. And the work that Christ began in us is a work that he will finish. If you're like me, you can get very frustrated with yourself. There are many things about me that I don't like. I say things I shouldn't say. I think things I shouldn't think. I see things I shouldn't see. And I'm drawn to them as a sinner. And I hate that. I cannot stand that about myself. But the one thing that every once in a while God will allow me to look back at maybe where I was 10 years ago and to where I am today. And the Lord will reveal to me, look at where I've allowed you to grow. And look, I'm not perfect by any stretch of the imagination. But thankfully, I can look back at areas in my life where God has allowed me to do better. Where God is allowing me to do better now than I ever have in my entire life. And that's a great blessing to me. Because what that means is, and what that means for you, if you can look back on your life and see areas where you've grown, and see areas where you've improved, what that means is that the God of heaven is actually taking time to work on you. It means he's actually taking time to work on me. And I don't know how you feel, I can guess, which is you feel very unworthy of God spending his time on you. I feel very unworthy of God spending his time on me. There are times when I will walk around outside at night and I look up at the stars and I think about how big everything is, at least from my perspective. And then I think about the fact that in spite of all of the grandeur and just depth that there is around us in the world, God knows where I am. And that's an amazing thing. And not only has God done a lot of work on me, and I'm sure if you're saved, he's done a lot of work on you, he's not going to stop. And there's never going to be a time where God just says, okay, I've done enough with him. He's as far as I want him to go. Or I've done enough with her, and that's as good as she's going to be. God doesn't stop. He will perform it until the day of Jesus Christ. And he's going to perform it until ultimately we are perfect in heaven. I absolutely cannot wait till when I get to heaven. Of course, I'm most of all excited about seeing Christ. I'm probably next excited about seeing all my family. But after that, I am very excited about not wanting to sin anymore. I am very excited about not having wicked thoughts and not being drawn to sin. I cannot wait for that to happen. It's going to be, I can't even comprehend what that will feel like to no longer sin or have any desire to sin. And see, that's something that I can be confident that it is going to happen. I can be confident that God is going to continue to work on me. If you're a child of God, you might be frustrated today with where you're at. You might be discouraged because maybe you've gotten backslidden. And that can be very discouraging, especially and only if you're a Christian. But don't lose hope. Have confidence, just like the Bible tells you, that God will perform the work that He began in you. All right, so that was your sermon for February 26th. 2013. I hope that was an encouragement to you. That was my goal today. I want to encourage you. Check out our website, southsidewinterhaven.com. A lot of good things going on there. Check that out. Maybe send us an email, ssbcwh@gmail.com, with any questions you might have about our church or about these sermons. Also, if you're ever in Winter Haven, Florida, please come and visit with us. We would absolutely love to see you and be able to share Christ with you. God bless you and have a great day.